Good morning, friends. How's everybody doing today? Well, it's kind of a dreary day out here in Aubrey. I think it may even rain today and it's a bit chilly. But today is just a good day to get in the kitchen and cook some breakfast for the folks and myself. And today I'm going to make a simple little recipe, always my favorite. And it's going to have a Ritz Cracker Crust. Go figure. You know how I love my crackers. And I'm going to make a simple little breakfast pie. And so get ready for another simple little recipe and let's get started. Well, I've been digging through the refrigerator and I've got a whole slew of vegetables that I want to put in our breakfast pie. Aren't they beautiful? I've got some green bell pepper. I've got some mini bell peppers. I love this purple color. I have not seen that before. And some orange. And then I've got these delicious mini or grape tomatoes that my friend Sherry gave me. And let me tell you, these are good. I love them. And I've got some onion I'm going to saute. And these are for the top. After it comes out of the oven, we'll have these sliced and sprinkled over the top. It's going to be good. Okay, that's done. I've got the things that I want to saute. Chopped up, and now we're going to put them in the oil that I've got heating up on the stove top. We're going to saute them until they're tender. So I've got the oil heating on the stove. The oven is still smoking. Tried my best to clean that mess up that I burned in there. So let's get this on to saute. And I'm going to saute it just until tender. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. So while the vegetables are sauteing, I'm dicing up some ham. Feel free to use whatever that you've got in your refrigerator, like bacon. Cook your bacon and use the bacon grease to saute your vegetables in. Or go without any meat. These look sauteed perfectly. Next I'm going to take them out of the pan and slightly saute the ham. So I've got my cheese grated up. 8 ounces of Swiss, which I grated up thicker, and some finely grated cheddar, 4 ounces. I can't believe that I left a plastic lid that you cover your food with in the microwave. It was in the oven, and I turned the oven on to 350 to preheat it, and it melted. Huh. No, that was the plastic lid. Sorry, Ma. Sorry, Jerry. So I've mashed 25 Ritz crackers. I'm going to pour them into the bowl, and then I'm going to melt half of a stick of butter, which is 1/4 of a cup, and pour it over these and mix it well. Just going to mix it with my hands. I do a better job this way. Butter and Ritz crackers. Yes, I'm in. I'm thinking I need just a little bit more. I'm going to go melt just a tad more. Alright, that's just right. I added 2 tablespoons more that I melted. And now all the bread, the Ritz crackers feel slightly moistened by the butter. And while I was working on this, my ham and my sauteed vegetables are cooled off. Because when you put those in your egg pie, you don't want them to start cooking the eggs. Now press your crackers evenly over the bottom of a pie plate and up the sides. And by the way, I didn't think 25 crackers were enough, so I crushed the remaining 5 up and mixed them in. Because it wouldn't quite go up the sides of this pan. I don't know if this is a 9-inch, it must be. But that's much better. Okay, now I'm going to go make the egg mixture. Okay, I've got 2 eggs in the bowl, and I've beaten them very, very well mixed. In the same bowl that I put the crushed crackers and poured the melted butter over. Why dirty another bowl? Now I'm going to go get 3/4 cup of sour cream and mix that in really well. Got my sour cream in with the eggs. I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of salt and probably about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And I'm going to get to mixing it really, really well. I want it really smooth. Looking good. Now we're going to add my vegetables and get that mixed around really well. And the ham. Isn't that pretty? Just leftover vegetables from the fridge and some ham. Next we're going to add the cup or the whole entire 8 ounces of cheddar cheese. I'm going to use a different stirring utensil. Alrighty, all mixed in nicely. And now we're going to add our Swiss cheese. Not all of it, because I want some for the top. Mix that really well. There, isn't she pretty? Now I just want to sprinkle my remaining cheese on the top. Or you could do this opposite. Put the Swiss, or put the cheddar, no, the Swiss all mixed in, and then put the cheddar on the top. Just however you want to do your cheese. I just love Swiss cheese. It's not something I usually have in my refrigerator, but I make a special accommodation for this and pick some up. It's just so good. Now for the toppings. Now you want to randomly put your tomatoes about 1 inch apart all over the top. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? How pretty. Little salt and pepper. I'm not going to put the green onions on till after it comes out of the oven. I'm going to pop it in a 375 oven, maybe 350. I'll check the temp and see how it's doing. 25 to 30 minutes until a knife comes out clean. Then I'm going to let it stand for about 10 minutes so it can set and cool slightly, and we'll dig in. Oh, look at this beauty. It's set in the center. I put a knife in the center. It came out clean. And I'm going to put some green onion tops all over it. And we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes to set, cool up a little bit. If you had some fresh basil from the garden, you could chop that up and put that on that too. But it's winter here. Don't have any basil left. But I love green onions. Okay, next all we got to do is give it a try after it cools down. Give it a try. Okay, go ahead, Mama, try it. See what you think.
It better be good, or you're fired.
Oh, it's good.
That is delicious. Oh, yes, Lisa.
Well, of course.
It is so good.
Let me give it a try. Look at Jerry going back for seconds. No, you don't like it, do you, Jerry?
Yeah.
Anyway, it was so good being here with you guys. This is my world. What can I say? Toodles. Till the next time.